Hi friends, this is Maureen and I'm talking to you today about some of the food that I like to eat and that I think is really an important part of my healing journey. This is of course my choice and it may not match with a lot of other people's ideas of what works. But I became very interested in the anti-inflammatory diet, which is pretty much whole food, plant-based, avoiding all animal products. So here I have a tofu scramble with some onion, red peppers, cherry tomatoes, power greens, a little bit of cumin, and you can see some of my spices over here. Cumin and chili and pineapple salsa, which does have a little bit of sugar in it, and I like to avoid sugar if I can, but I do like the pineapple salsa in this case, with some corn tortillas there in the background and nutritional yeast, which adds a great umami flavor. So I'm going to take you a little bit around my kitchen. Besides making this today, I thought I'd show you some of my other elements that I actually eat. So I'm going to have some salsa and avocado with that in my corn tortillas. But some of the other things I like to eat is, for breakfast, is oftentimes a oatmeal. This oatmeal is available at Costco and has a little bit of flax and chia in it. And I usually have it mixed with some berries. So these are frozen berries that I just put in containers. They're organic. And the frozen ones tend to have a lot of phytonutrients because they're harvested right at the time of peak ripeness and then frozen. So they tend to be really delicious as well. I found them to be even sweeter than the fresh ones, even though there's no added sugar. I just let them slowly defrost in the refrigerator and eat them, oftentimes with the oatmeal and then maybe a plant-based milk. I like the almond milk, especially after watching Dr. Greger's videos on how almond milk really improves bone health. Some other things I like are some of the raw products like a granola, sprouted granola. Over here now I have my lentils that I cook up a big pot of those with some carrots and onions in them, and then I add in the organic stewed tomatoes. Those are kind of Italian flavored and they taste really good together. Pretty much every day I try to have my turmeric mixed with some applesauce, a couple shakes of that, another really powerful anti-inflammatory treatment for me. And then over here I enjoy some hummus periodically mixed with some fresh vegetables. And then here is a kale, edamame, and pineapple and cranberry salad I made with, try to avoid using any oils because that's not a whole food, so I mixed it with some avocado and just kind of pour that over the top of that. Then I also like to have a whole grain bread mixed with some nut butters and possibly fruit like apple, or otherwise also nuts and dried fruit and a few chocolate chips, non-dairy, in there as well. And I have a little bit of pineapple in the back. What I found is that these foods really help prevent inflammation for me. And it did take a while to learn to move away from animal products. In particular, I was fond of dairy, but it is possible. And what I think is the benefits from it as far as the way that you feel are what I really feel like is supporting my healing. So if you're interested in this, I'm going to leave some websites below that I think support you in this journey. UC Davis's integrative medicine program talks a lot about plant-based eating. Forks Over Knives and Dr. Greger's nutritionfacts.org are some of the powerful websites that help support a plant-based lifestyle. All right, hope you found this interesting, and perhaps you'll give the anti-inflammatory diet a try for a day or two or longer. See how you feel with it.